Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's 8-Bit Bandit. Check it out, I got something really special for you guys today. It's called Bitcrate Volume 1. Big shout out to everyone who downloaded Holy Scale as well. Big shout out to Ableton for featuring that on their website. Thank you much. Very appreciative. Excellent! Anyways, so check it out. This is Bitcrate. Bitcrate Volume 1 is 10,000 randomized 8-bit samples I've custom made for you guys to use for royalty-free purposes for your music, for your games, whatever. Just don't redistribute the samples in packs. That's all I ask. And if you do something with this stuff, shout it out. Check me out on Twitter at 8-Bit Bandit or Facebook at 8-Bit Bandit. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. So let's just get right to it. This is the zip file right here that you guys are going to download. I've already unzipped it right here, and if you open it up right here, you're going to see the ADG files for Ableton. This is just because I'm down with Ableton, and I've already made some racks for you guys to easily browse through these samples. If not, if you're using a different software, you can come through here and manually, just like the Hinder years, the heathens of old, dig through the crate itself, all 10,000 samples at your disposal. Again, if you have Ableton, you'll have an advantage here because I've made a rack that you can really quickly check out all the samples and mix and match them. I'll show you how to do that right now. So let's just go ahead and open up Ableton and get to it. There is Ableton Live. Rufus! Alright, so Ableton's open, and this is how you install it. So you want to come down, you want to go down to User Library right here, and you're going to want to open Presets right here. You're going to go to Instruments, and then you're going to go to Drum Rack. Okay, and these are all your presets. If you haven't made any presets, there'll probably be not a whole lot here. These are the ones you make. So what you want to do is get into this menu right here under Drum Rack. You want to open, ooh, I missed it. You want to open Bitcrate right here, and you want to drag all 10 of these into the Drum Rack folder right here, like so. And all these files are actually going to read straight from this folder. You can actually install the WAV files into your user library by saving the actual ADG file inside Ableton. It will actually bring all those files into it. So, but it'll automatically read from here. So at first, you're not going to see, once this installs, you're not going to see them in there, right? So you got to close the folder and then open it back up. When you open it back up, you're going to see all the different bit crates. There's 10 of them. Each one has 1,024 samples to choose from inside of it in a multi-sample drum rack that I've created. So what you want to do is you maybe just open the first one, check it out, drag it into any MIDI channel. You got your MIDI pads in front of you, keyboard, doesn't matter. There's eight different notes, and each note has 128 different samples inside of it you can select with these knobs. So bit 1 obviously goes to bit 1 right here, bit 2, bit 3, and so forth. So if I want to change the noise on bit 1, every single one of these little values is a different randomized 8-bit sample that I've created. So essentially the idea is that it's just a limitless possibilities you can have on these 8 different samples. Now, if you want more than 8, you can load a different bit crate in. You can also swap these bit channels out of other ones. So say if I have a second bit crate I open up, and so say this is the green one, and I want bit 2, all these different, because again these are 1,024 different samples right here. But say I want to have this channel of 128 over onto this one to get even more complicated. I just simply drag it in here, overwrite this bit channel. Now it's green, but obviously I have to come back in and remap the macro. So you double click here, come on there, go to zone, go down to selection, and this thing right here, the selector, you want to right click and then map it to bit select 2. So now you close all this back up and switch back to this channel. Now you have a whole 128 different samples that you can mix and match. So there's really no limit on how random you can get with all these samples. Again, if you don't use Ableton, all the samples are in the folder. You can map them to any device, whatever you want that reads WAV. You can get creative as you want, but I just found this is a really fast way to browse through all these samples. It means 10,000 of them. It's a lot of samples, but as far as coming up with something new and different every time, I've never had the same thing twice so far, and just messing around with these. And I don't even know what half these sound like, some, to be really honest with you. Some of them are, I browse through them so quickly. Anyways, so this is the Bit Crate. This is the volume 1, so you have 10,000 different 8-bit noises to choose from. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. Again, if you come up with something really creative with it, please shout me out on Twitter. I'd love to hear it at 8-Bit Bandit, or on Facebook at 8-Bit Bandit. Just post your stuff that you come up with if you want. And it's really cool device. I love it. I hope you guys love it.